Welcome to Lake Charles, Louisiana, where we are going to send a team to the NCAA tournament. You are watching Champ Week, presented by Principal. And this is the Southland Conference Men's Basketball Championship. And welcome to the Legacy Center. That's the home to the top-seeded favorites, these McNeese Cowboys. The reigning champs get the 2 seed. The Lamar Cardinals this afternoon. They get the 2 seed this year after going 14-6 in league play. Can they get it done? Will third time be the charm for Lamar in the conference championship game? Away we go. McNeese is in the white, Lamar in the black. Lucas Santos, Barat Ramdanan, and Stephen Orcas. That is our officiating crew for the title game. And here is Javon Garcia, the player of the year. Can't hit that off-balance fall away. And so Lamar is coming back the other way. This is Alvin Brooks' starting 5. Now Marmoleos leads the way, about 14, 15 points per game. But number 20 in the white, he is, as Alvin Brooks likes to describe, he's my middle linebacker. Yes. That's my veteran, Adam Hamilton, who is the leader of this group, undoubtedly. Ja'Shawn Jackson with the pass into the corner this time. Holyfield didn't have any space. And then Jackson's 3 is offline. Last touch by Lamar.
This moment a year ago when they played in this building, but in the semifinals. I'm curious to see how his team starts tonight.
It's Quadir Copeland, by the way, with the first basket of the afternoon. So McNeese out. The Cardinals have gotten it closer and closer with each meeting. Turnover. Richards all over it. White fighting. And so now Copeland will work it across the timeline. Copeland attacks like he normally does. Midway through the second half of that game 10 days ago, and then
are you saying
final buzzer sounded? There's Hamilton with the throwdown.
Are you saying things might get a little chippy?
We shall see. They were a little testy a week and a half ago. 2 programs, again, have a long-standing history in this conference, regional rivals. They are the 1 and 2 seeds this season, and they meet for the title. Great atmosphere, too, inside this Legacy Center, which has been a great host the last couple of years of this tournament. It's a difficult one for Richards. It's with 1 to shoot. Holyfield, did he get it off? Doesn't matter. Hamilton, offensive board, blocked, stays with it. Hamilton, fouled. And this Lamar team, they are
working the offensive glass.
He's already got a handful of rebounds. So Hamilton gets 1 out of 2. He's got all 3 for Lamar. You know, McNeese entered this tournament, of course, as the heavy favorites to get back to the NCAA tournament. They won the league, heck, by 5 games. Shoemate with the throwdown, and they've got the early to have to handle some of these runs that McNeese goes on. And this is the best offensive team in the league. Lamar, as you pointed out, plays in some lower scoring games. Hamilton going back to work. That's a nice one, banked off the glass. He's got all 5. There's Brandon Murray, his former high major player at Ole Miss and Georgetown. LSU before that with his current coach. Murray was terrific in the first half yesterday of their win against Northwestern State. Picks up right where he left off. That's a Jackson, pass to the corner. Pennebaker offline. And now McNeese has the numbers. Murray running, juggled it, finds Shoemate, ball fake, and the throwdown. Christian Shoemate. His team. So will that be a fortuitous break for Lamar? They're just 2 out of 9 from the floor to start. Hamilton's got all their points. Jackson inside, falls through.
That's a great finish by Jackson, but I'm crediting the defense.
McNeese on the move again. Some ball movement. This is Sincere Parker. He wanted the foul. He'll get 2. They're doubling up Lamar.
Parker, I think, might be the best tough shot taker and maker in this conference.
It's giving you another piece of evidence right there. Nice turnaround.
You know, Terrence Dixon Jr. played 1.
Right now, McNeese has got the 5-point advantage. I'm with you. It's a fine job by our crew to just set the tone right now. White, wild layup, tap back in. And so Hamilton, Holyfield rather,
They give teams all kinds of fits down in that high rent district.
Yeah, legit shot blockers in this league. Bounce pass to Celebonge. Celebonge just barging right into Hamilton, and the fifth-year senior's got it.
How about big guys coming off the bench and helping both teams?
It was Dixon previously with the cameo appearance for Lamar, and Celebonge with the latest. So now McNeese back in front by 5. Marmoleos, a strong attack.
He's so explosive in terms of how he can get to the rim.
All-conference selection turned in a super year. Murray can't hit the 3. Celebonge rips it away from Hamilton. It's been a great battle on the glass here on both ends. Copeland puts it in.
He like attacked the defender and then finished to the right with one hand off the window.
Copeland with a little swagger right now as he defends Jayshawn Jackson. They switch. Marmoleos pulls it 4-3.
Watch out. He can season long.
Oh, Hamilton wants to pull it now. Not the best shot quality. Last couple of trips down the floor.
Hamilton, that was his second 3-ball attempt of the year.
Richards, he is the marksman. Get him the ball beyond the arc.
Yeah, Richards, I think you can't lose sight of where your scouting report takes you. And that's one of the things that Alvin Brooks talked about his team last year. They kind of lost focus and got away from the scouting report. Richards is the 7th best three-point shooter in the country.
Jackson gets close range, and now Jackson has got a couple of baskets here back-to-back. All of a sudden, these teams are trading makes. It's a one-possession game in the title game.
Jackson has a lot of confidence, doesn't he?
Their point guard is taking a big step forward. Oh, Copeland says, hold on a second. You're saying you don't have the Player of the Year award once again. So McNeese player wins it back-to-back. And it is a 6-point game as we push deeper into this first half. Hamilton has had his hands on the ball quite often. At that time, he did his work early, and Lamar's looking to push. So things have stabilized on this side for the Cardinals. They're now 43% from the floor after a ragged start. Holyfield sticks the 15-footer.
Well, first of all, he's the assist man on the high.
4:25 to play in the title game. McNeese had an early 7-point advantage, but things have since tightened up. Shoemate attacks, got his man flying, and he scored. Quality 3-point shooting team. And yet the 2 games here in Lake Charles, they've not shot it well. Shoemate going in, draws the foul, and so let's go back to that point Coach Crean brought up.
Both teams' defenses are better than the offenses right now.
Yeah, marching on. Good luck to get Houston.
Yeah, I was just about to say, and your reward is you get to play Houston.
Whoa! That time Richards throws in the arc the last 10 games. That's not a small sample size. He has just been dialed in the last month and a half. 2 to play on the first. Copeland now. Little hesitation. Copeland, the blow-by. And the mismatch. And McNeese is starting point guard this season. Marmoleos lost his footing. So Lamar needs a response after the 7-0 Cowboys run. Holyfield for 3. Got it! And the foul! He's going to the line, trying to convert the 4-point play.
Well, even though Holyfield is 6'10", he is a legit 3-point threat at 38% on the year. Watch the angle that Copeland tries to close out with.
Going towards the shooter. So Holyfield, who's been a bit, this time he's guarded by White. White fights through the screen. Copeland goes up. It's a wild layup, and Holyfield secures it. Lead feed to Marmoleos. Marmoleos, hand check that time by Richards. In his first season at this level, turns in an all-conference type.
5 steals in that game, even though he did not shoot the ball particularly well.
And low scoring, 58-55 win yesterday against Nichols to vault them to this title game.
Pretty impressive response by Alvin Brooks' team after the timeout.
Murray gets fouled. Murray going to the free throw line.
Got Lamar out of the arena. Lamar has not allowed that to happen here in the first half.
Yeah, they've made just 3 triples, 3 out of 10. The Cowboys are from distance. Murray's free throws increase the lead back to 6. This is it. It's win or go home in a sense in terms of the NCAA tournament. Marmoleos pulls it, knocks down another 3.
Again, McNeese so soft on their switching. Marmoleos timed that beautifully.
He's got 10. Remember, a week and a half ago against this club, he went for 18 in that 2-point loss. So one last possession, you would think. It's 5 seconds. Shoemate, a couple of dribbles. Shoemate barging in, trying to keep the pivot foot. Murray cuts, but it's after the timer. And so Marmoleos' triple gets it back to a 3-point game. Lamar has held the top scoring offense and the most efficient offense in the league to just 33 points at this point, only 44% from the floor. Parker, count it, he's going to the line.
There he is, that tough shot taker, tough shot maker.
Well, that goes back to your point about the pace, not letting McNeese control it. Get up and down. Copeland, drive and kick. This is Garcia. Steps into the mid-range. Yeah! First basket.
Much better decision by Copeland that time.
It's a quick 5-0 burst for the regular season champs to start the second. Lamar has missed all 9 shots on this end here in the second. Marmoleos takes it in strong.
3-level scorer. He can be explosive. He's dynamite.
Out Lamar on the women's side earlier today. Holyfield for 3. Just the 4th shooter. Holyfield lands a left hook that time. He's got 10. Garcia, the player of the year, cut off. Has to kick it back out. There's only 4 to shoot. Shoemate on the attack. He's fouled by Dixon, but Shoemate will have to.
That's the 17th time this year he's been in double figures.
Twice he's been named the Southland the Defensive Player of the Year. And they're going to get another opportunity, or will they? Pennebaker gets fees has been of late, particularly yesterday. Cold today in the title game in their own building. Dawsey trying to take his man off the bounce again. Put back. Oh, it goes for Pennebaker, and he earns a trip to the free throw line.
Well, this is where Lamar has shined.
Have here sort of situation. Copeland, as he was falling down, gets whistled for the personal. That free throw would have tied it. It remains a McNeese lead, but barely. 1-point game. 7 minutes into the second half of the title game. Winner earns the automatic bid to the NCAA tournament. Garcia turning the corner. Garcia with the pump fake. Count it! And the foul.
Much best
man. 5th-year senior from Columbus, Ohio. It's his final go. Yeah, it's really neat to see the growth. At a moment to speak with the commissioner, Chris Grant. Oh, nice drive. There's Garcia. Fading away, went over the right shoulder that time. So Garcia now got on one this early evening. Hamilton spins. Hamilton draws the foul. And the senior leaders going to the line.
This last pass.
Meanwhile, Hamilton.
They haven't been there much and they haven't made much.
That's a tough one.
Get them in. But if they had lost that, they would definitely not get in.
Can't hurt. Hamilton puts it in. McNeese matches that defensive effort with a block on that end. Garcia going coast to coast. Shovel. Copeland fouled. Quadir Copeland to the line with 9 to play.
Again, you see that.
So 2 big ones there for Copeland.
He's went defensively from a scouting report perspective.
Still 0 of 7 from distance in the second half. McNeese is been cold from beyond the arc. Both teams have. Hamilton turns. Hamilton with a difficult one-handed fall away.
Oh, that's a sweet move. Baseline side.
This game remains tight. Championship bout in the Southland. Copeland, little hesitation. Copeland puts it in, and the foul. 26 wins for Northern Colorado. Can it complete the sweep, winning the regular season and conference tournaments? That is what McNeese is attempting to do. The program that has thrived, prospered in this Southland the last couple of seasons. Lamar has been incredibly impactful. Game high 15 points. He's had some nice defensive moments. 5 on the timer. Copeland just smothers that one. Nullifies the lob opportunity. Parker fouled. Sincere Parker. He just blew that one up. Parker has been such games, ankle surgery. This has been quite a return. Final 6 minutes of this Southland Conference Championship game. What's at stake is very simple.
A little different look offensively out of a horn set.
Garcia cut off by Marmolejos. Cross-court pass to Parker. Parker was fouled. Yeah, there was some contact there on the shooting arm.
At the free throw line.
Yep. The lead. This team goes on a lot of runs. Biggest run they've gone on today. Parker guarding Jackson. Jackson kept that out of here. Shoemate with the vicious rejection. They'll inbound it with 13 on the timer.
Shoemate, rim protector, even at undersized. Marmolejos with the blow-by. How about the hang time by Shoemate?
Yeah, you're not kidding. That's now 6 blocks for McNeese. That is 3 more than their opposition tonight. 5 to play. You got 6 on the timer. Jackson tries to take it in again. Extra pass. Holyfield gets fouled. Holyfield is going to get 3 free throws here. Partner. So the junior from Beaumont misses the first Holyfield game of the regular season. Wound up being a 2-point McNeese win an hour from here in Beaumont. Regional rivals.
Yeah.
Going at it here in the title game.
And they played that game in front of over 5,500 people.
Similar to today's atmosphere. Lousy pass. Pennebaker in transition gets fouled.
You just cannot turn your back on the
rings are in the bonus the rest of the way.
This has been a struggle for Pennebaker.
Packed house for this title game, and it's coming down to the wire here. Final few minutes. Entirety of this game, but not by much. That pass tipped, taken by Copeland. Shoemate got a second chance and a throwdown.
It's all about Copeland and his ability to see the floor. His length creates 10 on the game.
So is McNeese going to throw a haymaker here. Copeland planted his attack. 5 to shoot. Copeland fouled by Marmolejos. No, it's an offensive foul. Copeland hooked his man. Ball back to the Cardinals. That's the 3rd place. Southland title game. Winner is the champion of the league and goes to the NCAA tournament. Jackson denied again. Jackson goes flying, rather Marmolejos. That is the 7th block for the Cowboys.
Lamar does a nifty little option with their spacing in that particular possession to allow Marmolejos to have a driving lane. But that time, Garcia equal to the task.
It's been a lot of those scoop shot layups that have just been denied left and right here in the second half. Hamilton nearly lost it. Copeland poked it away. Murray's trying to get the timeout.
If I'm Lamar, I'm thinking about fouling Shoemate right now. Right now!
Instead, into Richards' hands. Well, you would have put, what, a 45% free throw shooter at the line. And instead, you're going to send Richards there. That's a 90% free throw shooter.
A 40% upgrade.
You know, that On a day where you haven't shot the ball that effectively, Richards knocks down the first for the top-seeded favorites. How's Lamar going to answer after several turnovers?
They've got to be quicker. How can you leave him open?
Boy, Marmaleos was all sorts of daylight. Holyfield takes it away. Holyfield gets way short. A knuckleball that time. Garcia and Hamilton, they're going face to face, and a couple of players are going at it.
I actually think Richards just accidentally got knocked backwards.
I mean, what?
Take another look.
What's going on here?
The foul was called. There's an accidental bump there. Now watch as Richards comes in. Bodies start flying.
Well, we told you there were some minor scuffles in this the wrong time. 11-point lead after the Garcia free throws with 1:40 to play.
Doesn't have to be a three, but it has to be quick.
Jackson puts it up. Jackson offline. Tap back out. And a new 20. 90 seconds left. Jackson goes up. Blocked. Shoemate with a heinous rejection. The 8th of the game for McNeese. Jackson is hounding Garcia. You've got 1:10 on the game clock, 15 on the shot clock, and then a foul on Jackson. That puts Garcia back at the line. And Dallin, it does appear as if McNeese, that has been packed full, hyped up since opening tap. Lamar, though, it needs quite the miraculous final minute change. Marmaleos to Pennebaker. Jackson fires. They just could not sustain the attack from distance. That's a foul, though, after the miss.
No reason to foul there. Game plan from a scouting report perspective. I don't know what more Lamar could do.
And it's all said and done. We're looking at it right now. McNeese holds them to sub 30% shooting from the floor. They were ice cold shooting in this second half. It was a 3-point game at the break. And then just down the stretch. Get on it, partner. You could kind of sleepwalk here to...
Did you see the...
Well, they're very much in position to do it now. Holyfield for 3. Timeout with 46.7 to go. 10-point game.
Yeah, Holyfield's been really good. That's his 3rd 3-ball. I see a danger team.
Yeah, look out. They're projected.
Warning.
Yeah, on that 12 line. That's where they were a season ago. 12 on 6 of 9 shooting. It's got a handful of assists and rebounds to go along with it.
Score in the first half. Only played 10 minutes because of those 2 quick fouls. And yet he finishes in double figures with 10.
Marmaleos at the line. He finishes. So it's back to a 3-possession game. If you're Lamar, you're desperate for a steal, a takeaway here. So you don't have to necessarily foul immediately. You can gamble for a steal. Now there's some time coming off the clock, and they will end up fouling Copeland, so he will go back to the free throw.
Release to Copeland.
They are a veteran team. They play with tournament more than 2 decades. And they very much appear to be projected to be back as a 12 seed in the tournament or around there. Marmaleos fouled, so that'll stop the clock with 21.2. I think have settled down just a bit. McNeese 21, while on the other end, Adam Hamilton, the redshirt senior, are these his final campaign. And they fought their tails off in this title game. Kept it close for much of the game. But McNeese, the force in the Southland, just proved to be too much down the stretch.
McNeese wins the game, but they win the game in the Lamar style.
They are Southland Conference champs once again and heading back to the NCAA tournament. It'll be their 4th trip to the NCAA tournament and their 2nd straight, Mark. For the first time in program history, they're going back-to-back to the big dance.
So many things to like about this team, and they will be a trendy pick in the NCAA tournament.
Look out for the Bayou Bandits. For Mark Wise and our entire crew, I'm Kevin Fitzgerald saying so long from Lake Charles. Coming up, Stanford and Cal in the ACC tournament.